Hi and welcome to this video log with me, Wayne, from swimmingcyclingrunning.com. Well, this week's log is brought about because of change. Everyone throughout their lives should be changing and learning and improving and doing various things, and this week I've changed from being a coach at Harrow Swimming Club to being the head coach of Hartsmere Flyers Swimming Club at Boreham Wood. So if any one of you lives in Boreham Wood or the area, come along, say hello. I'm there most evenings, and even take a trial for your child or even join the Masters squad. That'll be fantastic. But change starts you thinking, and obviously one of the things that I'm doing now that I didn't have to do before was take care of a whole club structure, take care of all the squads, all the coaches and everything about that club to drive it forward. Now while I'm thinking about this and all those changes, I had come through a notification that there was some new TED Talks. Now I love TED Talks, T-E-D, ideas worth spreading, thousands of talks from people who know their subject off pat. The great thing about TED Talks is the maximum they can be is 20 minutes, so it's succinct, it's to the point, and it just gets it. One of the talks that I saw was by Simon Sinek, and the title of the talk was Why Good Leaders Make You Feel Safe. And that's interesting, thinking about leading, thinking about changing. I'm putting a link to it here, and I really do urge you to just click on that link because it'll open in a new window. You can listen to me still, and then you can listen to this phenomenal talk at TED by Simon Sinek. This particular talk explores why some leaders, in the true sense of the word, inspire other people to do things they might not otherwise have done. And we're not talking about people doing feats, incredible feats that they haven't necessarily done before, but how they create an environment whereby everyone will help each other, everyone feels safe, everyone will go forward as an organisation as opposed to individuals. And one of the examples he uses is the bankers, and he points out quite succinctly that the bankers, the reason we distrust bankers is not because they earn $250 million bonus. It's not because of their money. It's because the bankers' leaders themselves sacrificed bankers and us to make money themselves. And that's instinctively what leadership is not about. That's completely the other way round. And he uses examples of businesses when problems hit, who said, no, we're not going to just lay people off. What we're going to do is we're going to suggest that everyone take some time off. And they can take time off when they want. But everyone from the top person to the bottom person is going to be affected exactly the same through this downturn. It's not quite the same with the bankers, is it? So talks like that get you thinking, especially when you're going into a position of potential leadership for a lot of people. One of my favourite mantras, one of my favourite sayings, is dare to be different. Don't do the same as other people are doing just because they're doing it. Think of ways you can improve upon what people are doing and try it out. If it doesn't work, you've lost very little, so long as you admit to yourself that it hasn't worked. And I think that also might be part of leadership. Not the daring to be different, but the reality or the realization that something hasn't worked. And within that, you have to have people who are not afraid to open their mouths to say, excuse me, that really isn't working. Because if people are afraid to say that really isn't working, then they won't tell you it's not working, and you might plough on down a field that you can't see is absolutely barren for a long time, and it's a useless road. And you don't want to do that. So everyone has to work to the same end. Everyone has to work to the benefit of the people you are serving. And the people you are serving either are your customers in a business, or in our case, club members, which are the swimmers. And if we're not doing the best for the swimmers, and I mean all of us, then something is going wrong. And nobody must be afraid. Nobody must think that they're going to have an argument by saying, I don't think that's working. So Simon Sinek is suggesting that good leaders inspire people to want to help each other. not to be afraid for other people to do well as themselves, not to always have this dog-eat-dog attitude. And I think in that he's perfectly right. I think it's more than just being safe within ourselves. I think it comes down to making those in our charge, making those customers of ours feel safe as well. So we're always doing the best we can for them. And so long as we are doing the best we can for them, we should be safe. I think it very much comes down to our view of behaviour. People are very concerned that behaviour is an attack on their personal self. So for example, if someone complains about something in a restaurant, it's a personal attack on the chef. It's not. It's just someone saying, look, this is wrong, I think you should do something about it. And if the chef then says, my God, you're right, I'm really sorry, let's put it right, everybody ends up happy. Whereas if you instantly get the backup and saying, what do you mean, I'm a top chef, how dare you consider something wrong, everyone loses. No one in that situation actually wins. And that's the same with all organisations. Effectively, if someone is saying, look, I don't think this is working, look, I don't think that's right, it's their opinion. They're not making a value judgment. They're saying, okay, something's going wrong, I think we should fix it. And as the boss or a leader of that person, you should be taking that on board, because they are actually trying to protect you. If something's going wrong, then they're trying to protect your business and what you're doing, and it shouldn't be seen as a threat. Okay, as I go forward, hopefully we can take the good things into Heartsmith Flyers and leave the bad to one side. Certainly, if anyone says to me, Wayne, that isn't working, they're not trying to destroy me. All they're trying to say is, I think we can do something better for the people who we're trying to make good swimmers. And that has to be a good thing, not a bad thing. Okay, next week it'll be a different topic. Thanks for watching this week. Watch that Simon Sinek video. It's fantastic. And all TED Talks are. Keep up. Bye-bye.